Tra-la-la, dumbasses everywhere. Hello guys, this is King Scribe, and you know, I had a marvelous experience on a website not so long ago, just a couple of days ago, and I had some fruitcakes. They were leaving these comments on Facebook, and they were trying to have a piece of King Scribe. But more than that, they were whinging and whining about somebody liking them on comments. You know, Scottie McClue. Let me just say something about Scottie McClue. He is a world-renowned radio star, a proper DJ. I was listening to him back in 1998 when he was in Century FM, and I was, you know, working as a cashier in a sort of petrol station. And it was just fun listening to him because he was just ripping the piss out of all the fruitcake trolls on the radio. I mean, we didn't really have the internet back then so much. It was around. I did see it in 1999 initially when it started to pop its head and get a bit bigger, but back then it wasn't so big. I mean, I also saw it in 1997 when it was very, very juvenile and not many people were using it at all. It's just business people. But the radio was the place to be back then because that's where the real trolling was going on. And he was just ripping through these radio trolls one after another, embarrassing them and just ripping the piss every single day. And he was one of the most hilarious people to listen to, and also at times he could be really sensible. He could have some really, really very, very interesting conversations. In fact, that was usually his MO, by the way. It wasn't just being a troll. He was actually very, very interesting to listen to. He would talk about a number of different things that was affecting people's lives and some very interesting topics in the news. But I've noticed now on his Facebook page, people are, you know, complaining, actually whinging and moaning that he's liking his own comments. So he has a right to, you know, I'm the king, right? I'm a king of YouTube. I'm a king of the internet, and I've already given this guy a knighthood. You don't realise that, which means he has the right to actually like his own comments. He's got an internet knighthood. You guys don't realise that. And, you know, people say, no, you can't give him a knighthood. I'm a king. Why do you think I'm called King Scribe? What's the point of being a king if you can't give somebody a knighthood? I can give anybody I want a knighthood. And you guys, to moan and whinge like a little girl and boy is just beyond the joke. You know, you're acting like the hard cases of YouTube or Facebook, and you're moaning and whinging about somebody liking their own comments like a couple of little girls. I don't know what to think. You know, back in the day, when Scottie was, you know, like that, when he really wanted to give somebody a good hiding, he would have give you both a good hiding back then. You would not come on the radio station with that attitude. You know, maybe as a little kid, you know, out with your Fischer Price toy, connecting to the internet, you think, I'm going to troll Scottie McClue. There's no way on this planet that when he was on the radio, you would dare go on and complain and whinge and moan about him liking his own comments. Not a chance. And what's all this rubbish about, you know, the pop-ups coming on your Facebook? Oh, I'm going to have to unfriend you because, you know, I keep on getting pop-ups and notifications. Well, you can turn them off. You can actually unfollow post, individual posts, so you don't get the notifications, so you can go back later and check what's happened. You don't have to moan and whinge about it. Learn how to use the bloody program properly. Learn how to use Facebook properly. I mean, you guys have been on this Facebook for the whole of your life, really, haven't you? I mean, I doubt your real profiles. Looking at it, you're just a couple of little trolls, a couple of little baby trolls trying to take on Scottie McClue. It's just not going to work. Honestly, guys, you know, you need to get out there and get a life. I've noticed you more or less complaining on every single comment, and it's getting a bit ridiculous. He's just having a laugh. He's just ripping a piss out of you. You don't realise. And he's a Sir now. He's Sir Scottie McClue, the famous radio DJ, the one who put feminists and all those in their place. Can I say that on YouTube? Might get in a bit of trouble if I really did say that on YouTube. That would actually be quite bad. But whinge bags. So I want to see, one of those from Everyday Sexism coming on to Scottie McClue's radio station and trying to give that, trying to make us all sound bad, all those top blokes, because he would have put those in their place in no time at all. We need somebody like Scottie McClue today anyway, because since he's gone, the women are getting out of control now. They're just complaining about everything. I've heard, listen to this, Scottie, if you're watching. Right, I was reading on this Everyday Sexism site, and they're complaining about people, saying, "Oh, is your husband in?" That's a big crime of the century. I asked them, why not phone emergency services if that's such a bad thing that happened to you? If you think that's the worst thing that's ever happened, you must have a damn good life. You must have a brilliant life if you think that somebody calling you, not saying you're a doctor, they're asking, where's your husband or something, because they see doctor on your credit card. It's not a big crime, girls. It really isn't. You can't just moan about that. Scottie McClue had it right. Scottie McClue had it right. Now we've got these fruitcakes going around trying to sue hospitals and, complaining about little icons on hospital beds being wrong, being sexist. Not considering the fact that to actually replace all those would cost the hospital a lot of money. Legal action would cost the hospital a lot of money, and it's taking out the funds of people who really need it. Hence why we need Scottie McClue to sort these people out. We need this guy back. We need this guy back on the radio, BBC. Get Scottie McClue back. He should have been the 12th Doctor anyway. We were promised a decent Doctor. He should have been the 12th Doctor of Doctor Who. We need a Scottish guy to be a doctor. Anyway, I've talked a lot of nonsense already. Anyway, thank you guys, and thanks for watching one of my amazing YouTube videos. This is King, the one true king, the universe. I am King Scribe. Thank you for watching, and goodbye for now. And trolls, stop whinging and moaning on Facebook. Stop trying to be the hard cases. I've given you the opportunity to come on here and try to troll me. I'm on topic. I'm talking about the decent guy on Facebook. You can come here and try to have a piece of me. This is my alternate channel, just in case you try to, downform this video or do what you like because you're a bit butthurt. But anyway, thank you. Goodbye for now.